Sit down. Get your fucking phone out. I'm not gonna ask you again. Do it.
The film opens at an abandoned bus station in Ukraine, where a woman known only as Red Star arrives at a designated location. Martin Baxter, hiding inside a nearby bus, notifies someone of her arrival. Red Star approaches a parked car and hands over bank account information to a woman. Sensing something is wrong, Martin watches as Red Star is suddenly shot, sparking a gunfight. Martin engages in combat, killing the initial attacker and pursuing another assailant who tries to steal Red Star's bag. After a tense chase, Martin eliminates the second man and recovers the bag. Returning to check on Red Star, Martin discovers she has been taken hostage. The kidnapper demands an exchange and shoots her as a warning. Martin throws the bag at him while simultaneously shooting him. This intense sequence turns out to be a dream, one based on a real incident that occurred 12 years earlier during an MI6 mission in Ukraine. Martin awakens in a car in London, waiting for his daughter Lisa. They often attend underground cage fights together, where Lisa places bets on her father's matches. During one fight, Martin struggles and is knocked out. After the bout, a man hands Lisa her winnings, revealing that she had bet against her father. She justifies her actions by claiming Martin has been distracted lately. The next day, Martin teaches Lisa how to use a gun. She tells him she wants to settle down, attend school, and pursue a future as a writer or painter. Martin disagrees, believing their lifestyle won't allow for that, but he promises to teach her how to be independent. That night, Martin heads to his job as a nightclub bouncer. While screening guests, he meets Sasha, a Ukrainian journalist whose father once worked with Martin. She asks for his help to obtain files her father left behind. Suddenly, armed men storm the club. Martin protects Sasha, kills the attackers, and helps her escape. Sasha disappears without explanation, and Martin rushes home with a baseball bat, sensing danger. At home, he encounters an old contact, Trevor, an MI6 agent, who urges Martin to help find the files Sasha mentioned. Trevor believes the files could reveal the truth behind the death of Martin's wife, Lisa's mother. Lisa overhears and is shocked, having believed her mother died in a car crash. Distraught, she storms off. Unable to sleep, Martin agrees to help Trevor. As he prepares to leave, he's ambushed and taken to a woman named Tatiana, a Russian operative. She demands he find Sasha and the files within 24 hours or she'll kill his kidnapped daughter. Back home, Martin threatens Trevor with a gun to prevent being followed. Martin tracks down Sasha using a phone taken from an informant named Max, whom he kills along with several guards. Reunited, Sasha tells Martin the files are hidden in a bank vault and contain details about a chemical weapon. They need a specific access code, which Martin retrieves with help from a CIA-affiliated hacker. While reviewing surveillance footage from 12 years ago, they spot Red Star holding a yellow paper, likely containing the bank code. Just then, Sasha warns Martin that armed men have arrived. Trevor and his team break in. Martin and Sasha escape after a brutal fight. They take refuge in an abandoned building, where Martin learns the encryption has changed. When Trevor's men catch up, Sasha threatens suicide to prevent them from taking her. They're allowed to escape. Martin later steals a passport for Sasha and arranges a flight to Ukraine. Trevor uses airport surveillance to track them. Tatiana calls, reminding Martin of his deadline. He says they're en route to retrieve the files. In Kiev, Martin and Sasha are pursued by agents. Meanwhile, Lisa, now more familiar with Tatiana, is told the full story of her mother's death and accompanies her to Kiev. At the bank, Sasha accesses the vault, while Martin subdues security and traps Trevor. He forces Trevor to enter the code, takes the files, and escapes with Sasha. As they hide, Sasha discovers Martin was cooperating with the Russians. He insists he only did it to save his daughter, but Sasha shoots him in the shoulder and escapes. Martin loses consciousness but wakes to a call from Tatiana demanding the files. He contacts Trevor for help but ultimately goes after Sasha himself. After tracking her down at a train station, Martin captures her and brings her home. At night, during a meeting with Tatiana, Martin hands over the files. Lisa is released and given a bracelet that belonged to Tatiana's daughter. But it's a trap. Sasha kills one of Tatiana's guards from hiding. As chaos breaks out, Tatiana shoots Martin, but Lisa picks up her father's gun and kills Tatiana. Trevor and his agents arrive moments later. Sasha escapes by jumping into the water with the case, wounded but alive. Months later, Lisa lives with a new family but visits Martin in prison regularly. She gives Trevor a copy of the files and demands that he leave her and Martin alone. It's revealed that Sasha survived and leaked the files online, triggering protests in Russia. She is later invited to speak on television about the importance of free speech. In the final scene, Martin and Lisa are about to close their restaurant when Sasha arrives to visit, followed unknowingly by a Russian agent, hinting the story may not be over.